Morning. How are you today? Gosh, what a weekend. I was out in the sun a lot. It was a great weekend. Got the lawn mowed, went and had some fun on Saturday. So, yes, it is a great weekend. A little tired today, but we will survive. How many can feel that they have too much fun on the weekend and then they get back to work on Monday and they're like, ooh, could have used a little more rest. So that's kind of where I'm at this week is just needing a little more rest. So, all right, gonna pop into it. 3 things successful people do, successful frugal people do on Monday morning. Why is this important? And this is things that is going to get your week started. But why is this important? Everybody starts everything on Monday morning. It is the start of the week for everyone. All right. I don't care if you're starting a diet or whatever, but everybody starts it on Monday morning. I'm going to start that diet on Monday. Oh, I got to get back on the wagon on Monday. It's because we are programmed that this is the official start of the week. We've had our fun for the weekend. We have done our things. Now we are back to real life, back to the routine, back to whatever. Okay. The first thing that they do is they get up in the morning, get up early in the morning. Don't be sluggish and lay in bed. You need to get out of bed, get going, even though you maybe have had too much fun over the weekend. You got to get up and get rocking and rolling. All right. It's just the way it is. The way I do that is I get up early and I go exercise right away. So my first 2 go hand in hand. So I get up early. And then the other thing that they do is the second thing they do is go and exercise. Go do your exercise. Get that out of the way. Right now, my friend and I are just doing yoga. It is what we're doing right now. It works in our lives. We are enjoying it. That's what we do. So we get up, I get over, I get my exercise done, I get home, I start my day. The third thing that I do and that most successful frugal people do is we check our budget. This is why. Typically, everybody overspends on the weekend. Typically, they decided to go out to eat, or they did something, decided to go do something, or a project that they're doing, they needed to get some supplies. So you end up overspending on the weekend. So if you check your budget in the morning, and if you have your budget laid out for each week, then you know, okay, so you know what? We went out to eat on the weekend. It wasn't planned. It wasn't budgeted. So now this week, we're going to have to make sure that we're not going out anywhere. But if you get in that mindset of just seeing where you're at and getting ahead of, if you happen to overspend a little bit, if you get ahead of that and figure out how to take care of it on the back end, it's fine. That's why I always say, Fridays, don't just call it to the wind, because if you do that on Friday, it's going to go that way all weekend. You're going to want to make sure that you have, but if you do, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. You may look at your budget and be like, whoo, I'm ahead of the game. I'm ahead of the game this week. And I've had those weeks too, where everything is just falling into place. And I look at my budget on Monday and I'm like, okay, so you know what? We've got plenty for this week. We are solid. We're solid. And so I throw a little in savings or whatever that might be for you guys. But always check your budget and see where you've overspent, maybe see where you've underspent. Maybe you've overspent on one thing. Like if you do the envelopes thing, like with Dave Ramsey, sometimes you overspend on one thing. So then your money's got to come out of your entertainment down the road later on. So then you're like, okay, so I need to take this out of there. All right. But those are 3 things that successful frugal people do every Monday morning. Get up early, exercise, and check your budget. Sorry, guys, I got a tickle. You check your budget to see where you've over or you've underspent. All right. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to get out of here, but I'm going to tell you what, before I go, get on over to my free Facebook group. We are, I talked a little bit this morning. I've been having some troubles with my lives. I'm not seeing, for some reason, the upload is failing. So if you didn't catch me live, I don't know if you can watch the replay, but there's other replays over there. I've been talking more, giving you more frugal hacks. Today was my frugal hack on lunches, especially in the summertime when we're busy. So get over there, get into my free Facebook group and check it out and get some more frugal tips. All right, guys. I will see you guys all tomorrow. You have an amazing